Hi you guys, thank you so much for joining me today and welcome back to my channel. I have for you a couple of little Christmas DIYs that I thought it would be fun to do together. Really quick before I get started, if you guys like this video while you're watching it, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and click my bell for notifications so that you guys can know when I make another video. So this is my wreath that I usually hang on my front door. And originally it's just really, whoopsie doodle. Originally it's just really plain. Let me show you. That's all it is. I put a bow on it one year, a little red bow, and I just hang it on the door like that. And it's not really too exciting. And this year I started going through my other decorations and I found some cute things to add to it. So I thought we could do it together. I've got my hot glue gun all fired up right over here and some extra glue sticks. I have this little, what do you call this? Sprig, I guess. It's a little sprig and there's a little cardinal on there and some pine cones dusted with snow, and it comes on a clip. So, as I was playing around with it last night, I thought it looked really cute right here. So I'm really just going to clip it in and clip it to the greenery and have that right there. And then I got some of my Christmas baubles out and I thought they looked cute. They kind of reminded me of holly berries. I just played around with them until I found the right placement, and I thought, oh, that's kind of nice to have a few little ornaments on there. And so I'm gonna kind of place those around here. Oops, oh, sorry, baby crying. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. Quick little break to take care of the baby. So I'm gonna put those little baubles down there with some glue. I'm gonna do that first before we do anything else because I don't want to lose the placement of them. So like I said, I've got my glue gun hot. And I want a good amount of glue on here because I don't want it to budge. Let me get another stick real quickly. Again, I'm just gonna load this little bad boy up. And I kind of want this nestled right in here. The reason why I want so much glue on there is because I can't really see where I'm gluing it to under there with it sitting on my countertop like this. So if I get plenty of glue on it, I know that it will touch enough of the surfaces of the wreath and really hold on tight. And I'm going to trim the string off here because I really just don't need it. Do the same thing on this one, just really load it up with glue. Being very, very liberal here. And then I'm going to nestle that down in beside my first one. I want these two sort of next to each other. And then my green one, I thought these were cute, guys, because they have a matte finish to them. And these are just old Christmas ornaments that we have had for years and years. Some of them are sparkly, some of them are shiny, some of them are matte. So really you can use whatever color you want. Anything that you think is a pretty color. This year, I really just wanted red and green ornaments. Really traditional colors. I'm throwing some gold in. And I know you guys can hear my kids playing. I have to have them close. I have to be able to watch them while I'm working. Got to get this glue down far enough. There we go. And I kind of want that one right in there. I thought it just reminded me of holly berries, like as if two of them were ripe already and one of them wasn't. You know, like the green one could be a berry that's not really ready to go yet. And I'm really gonna push these together, push them down into the wreath. I'm using quite a bit of pressure here because I really want them to stay. And once you get them placed, you could always go in, if they wiggle too much, you could always go in and like sneak some more glue underneath. Hi, honey. I also found these little sprays in my supply stash, and they're so cool. They're silver, but they have like this, oh, what do you call that? Like that glitter caviar on them. And the way it shimmers, it almost looks white. So I thought these would look really cool. I was playing around with them and I kind of got one down here. And then one of them I took and nestled in along the side. So what I need to do is get glue like on the underside here and wiggle that down into the right place, right? So let me push some more glue out here, and I'm going to lay this one down because I seem to be needing to really push my glue today. So again, just being really liberal with that glue, and then I'm going to turn this over and nestle it right in there. And make sure I hold it. And I'm not too worried if I get a little bit of glue on these because I can always just pick some of it off. Like I got a tiny little bit of glue right there, but I was able to just pull it right off before it got too cool. And now I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Turn this over and really get the glue on the underside here so that it sticks really well. Turn it over. I'm going to lift that one up a little bit and wiggle this down in there. Hold it and make sure that cools off plenty. Just remember, when you're working with hot glue guns, you're gonna feel it a little bit. I just got my finger there a little, but that's okay. It comes right off, it doesn't stay on you, and before you know it, you won't even feel it anymore. Right here again, I'm gonna kind of pluck at that and make sure I got some more of that glue off here. There we go. So there you go. There's my DIY number one. Just a nice little way to dress up a wreath. And I think it's really cute. Let me sort of move my camera up a little bit here so you can see better. There you go. So stay tuned. I'll do a Christmas house tour, and this will be on my front door, and you guys can see it in daylight because we're in my kitchen right now. But I really like it. I wish I could remember where I got this wreath from because I've had it for so long. I probably got it at Michael's or Joann's. And the ribbon, same thing, probably Michael's or Joann's. This is from Dollar Tree here. So there you go. There's my Christmas wreath update for that. I thought that was really pretty. The next thing I wanted to show you guys is a little DIY arrangement. I am thinking I'll put this on the kitchen table, and I was kind of playing around with like some of the sprays that I already had. These are things you could find at like Joann's. Again, something you could find at Joann Fabrics, like these little berries. And these sprays, I'll take them out so you can see. Have some fun little details on them here. And I just grabbed a little coffee can. I really like this. I had to save this because I love the little vintage lady on here. I thought she was so cute. So I didn't like how everything looked just kind of thrown in there, right? I'm going to put some little rocks in the bottom. And I like how these are white and shimmery because this time of year it's really snowy, right? So the first thing I'm going to do is fill this little guy up. Not quite sure how high yet. I'll play around with that, probably about at least 3/4 of the way, if not full. Yeah, I think that should be good. Get that nice and full in there, because that way all of my little guys will have something to hold on to, and it's heavy enough that it won't scoot all over the kitchen table. The next thing I thought I wanted to do is use a little bit of my Dollar Tree garland. Let me find the beginning here. I just grabbed this from the dollar store, and I really only want a little bit. I'm going to see about how much. I just kind of want it peeking out, but I don't really want to cover my stones completely, so I think just that little bit. And the nice thing about these wire items is you can usually just wiggle them until the wire breaks. There, just like that. So just fluff up a little bit of my garland and get it in there. I just want a little bit of it kind of poking out, right? Then I want to start adding my little sprigs, and these stones are really going to help me hold everything where I want it. And I don't think I'll really have to glue anything, which will be nice. There we go. Here, I think I will put the smaller pine cone down lower. Just seems to fit a little bit better. There. And then I have these little apples with a holly wreath, which I know don't really go together, but it looked really cute. And I'm going to nestle that in the front here. And because this is not going to be permanent, I don't know if I'm going to glue it. Maybe I am going to glue it because that really wants to wiggle. So I think what I'll do is just on the back of the leaf here, I'll put some glue. Just get it to stick to that garland so it doesn't want to wiggle so much. All right. And I loved these sparkly berries. I liked how that added an extra pop of red there. I'll put those right in there, and I kind of want to see what it looks like with a couple more in here because I have 2 more. Well, I really have like 5 more. So let me kind of see what that looks like with more of them. Oh yeah, that's cute. Okay, totally. Gonna do it. There we go. Sorry about the My Little Pony in the background. Like I said, watching kids. Yes, just in a minute, Sweetie Pie will decorate the tree. And then I just kind of, anytime I do something floral, I just wiggle things until I'm happy with where they are. Okay, so there you go. There's DIY number 2. And I think it's going to be really cute. There's a view from there and from the top, and then I'll lower my camera down and I'll show you guys more of a straight view. Okay, and there's a little bit more of a front view while it's standing up. I think it turned out cute. This is going to be the perfect thing to have on the kitchen table. It won't take up too much space. Got this cute little vintage looking coffee can and some festive little berries. So there you guys have it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you taking the time out to watch my videos. Please give it a thumbs up if you like it. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell for notifications. And we'll see you in our next video. Bye!